was to educate my child in math, science, English, etc. Do your job and let me do mine.
Yes! So just like the title says, I think your child in this current society, there are some people that would say your child isn't yours.
Let these teachers come in and act as if they have nothing wrong. They've done nothing wrong. A mistake? How long of a mistake? How many mistakes are we going to take before my child almost lost her life? They didn't tell me that my child is suicidal. You allowed these teachers to open their classrooms teaching predatory information to a young child, a mindful child that doesn't even know how to comprehend it all. How do you not know what was going on your own campuses? Did you think that no parent would ever come forward? You will not quiet me today. I will stand here today and protect my child along with every other child who has not come forward yet. Do they have psychiatry degrees that I was unaware of? Because I didn't hire them. Okay, I did not hire them to sit there and nitpick my child's brain.
Ooh.
You took away my ability to parent my child, even before I had any knowledge. I didn't even get to show support. You asked for support, I didn't get a chance. You planted seeds, Miss Caldera, and Miss Baraki, Mr. Baraki, and you, Miss Cagaran. Your job was to educate my child in math, science, English, etc. Do your job and let me do mine.
Yes!
They assumed that my child needed your aid and resources. They pushed it in the face. And tonight, I will stick up for her. Miss Caldera, you're guilty. Miss Baraki, you're guilty. You changed her personal documentation, her gender, her name, her email. I authorized an AKA added to her attendance because I wanted to be supportive. But guess what? She's allergic to bees. Her medical record says a birth name, and you changed it. Who administers that now? Not everything, not me. You guys did this on your own accountability, and you've gone too far. They downgraded me in front of my child and allowed me to question myself as a mother. You sat there and told me how my child was gonna be. And then you wrapped your hands around her while I sat across the table and cried because you thought you could be there better than I, and I never got a chance.
What?
She was scared to even say anything. Your guys' voice were heard, not hers.
I can't believe this. Can you believe this? You actually went behind a parent teaching kids specific stuff without their consent. Even if my son identifies in a specific way, even if he has doubts, he shouldn't have the talk with you. He should have the talk with the parent. Why are you doing it behind the parent? It's my child. Valuable thing in your life is your child, your seed, the thing that you made by yourself. It's not a car, it's not a house, it's not your garden. Oh my God, I just can't believe this. People can actually hurt you for this. And now you have the FBI investigating parents that are worried. How? This has to stop. These people need to be charged like predators. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to go near my child, have important decision made without my consent. That's like a cop arresting a kid, interviewing the kid without a lawyer, without the parents when they're 6 years old. What's wrong with you? Teachers at a California school reportedly coached a 12-year-old into a trans identity behind her parents' back. The school also changed her name and her pronouns without informing the parents. The school reportedly called the parents in a meeting where they informed them that their daughter is trans. The teacher then proceeded to call CPS on them when they didn't use the correct name and pronouns. I can't have a discussion with a trans because I get too heated. I'm 40 years old, I'm not used to the pronouns, and I make mistakes. How can you take somebody even older maybe than me, have a gangster talk, blindside him, gaslight him, and then when you use the wrong term, you call the police?
You know, she's a straight A student all of her life. She's now entered into high school, a straight A student. And yeah, she's the one that's confused because she was coached. And if you're that victim, you can't speak. You can't say what's happening in your life. CPS was called on my daughter because she went into school to have a discussion with the teacher for hiding for hiding the fact that she was given a new name, a boy's name. You know, for a boy to be told that if you think you're a girl, you're a girl. If you think you're a boy, you're a boy. You know, that's just vile nonsense. The fact that suicide wasn't brought up to my daughter infuriates me. You know, the teacher needs to let, and principal as well. The principal knew about it as well, okay? So let no one fool you with this pleasant speeches. And I'm sorry, I should be talking to you. But, you know, I think education needs to be grounded on truth. We need God back in America, you know, we need God back in... I just feel that our kids are impressionable at that age, and, you know...
Yeah, he made a good point. Kids are impressionable and they're looking for loopholes. The fact that you're doing it in secret, it's not the ideology that you want to help people. You want to get moral points. You want to prove a point. You're a person that throws a grenade and you don't want to know where the grenade goes. And just see, I threw a grenade and I blow somebody up. Boom, I did my job. I'm an Army veteran.
Father of 3 kids that went through Spreckles Elementary in Buena Vista. I thank you all for your time and attention tonight to this issue. This is not easy to talk about. These were teachers that we knew and supported in the classroom, and their actions have gone too far. They've used predatory tactics to push political activism on our school grounds to our children. How do I know they're predatory? As a volunteer in youth activities, you go through a lot of training. They train us exactly what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
You look for people that use their power of position or authority, which teachers in a school environment are in a power of position and authority.
Mm-hmm.
They single kids out. They look for kids that don't fit or different or need attention. They did internet searches, they listened to conversations, and they looked for kids that were different, and they exploited them. They gave kids extra attention. They gave personal invitations to their club.
This is so bad. This is so bad. If I find somebody doing this to my kid, trust me, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna do something. But through law or whatever, you're in trouble. Or I will get my kid out of the school. No way. No way. And guess what? I'm happy they can't do it in my school. There's too many different culture than the Spanish culture. Let's just say that. You can't touch them kids. They will go at you. 100%.
That was the extra attention they needed. They allowed kids to do things maybe that their parents weren't particularly supportive of. Lastly, they withheld information from parents.
You can't withhold information of my kid. Who are you to decide? Don't tell the parents this information because he will not agree with it. It's my freaking kid.
And they created a system that didn't allow parents to check in on things.
The guy can't even speak. He's about to explode. And if he explodes, you will arrest him. You will arrest him. A parent that is worried that you did something behind his back. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Officially, I want to do something else. But you can do something else to my kid without my permission? Nah, man. You're a predator.
There's a history here. The board probably needs to be part of the investigation, not overseeing the investigation, but part of it.
No. Don't let them investigate. We're going to investigate our own people to find the problem. You never find the problem. You never find the problem. No. No. Whoever believes in that, and don't let somebody investigate you that's funding you. Okay? No.
Find out what was been corresponded in the past. The real issue is the 2 teachers, but the whole thing needs to be looked at. Unfortunately, Ms. Caldera and Ms. Brocky showed their inability to control their personal political agendas.
Yes.
This proves that there's no place for either of these 2 on school campuses. I think the state board needs to determine whether they should be teachers.
Just kick them out. Kick them out. I don't care. Kick them out. The fact that you decided to not only do your job, but you're going to push a specific ideology on somebody else's kid without their permission. Don't tell them, keep it a secret. You're a she, you're a he. Don't. Look at TikTok. There are many people like you. You feel weird? Well, take the power. Exploit the power. Show your power. Yes, take this, take that, change this. And you don't consent to the parents. And then when you talk with the child in front of the teacher, you're the one hogging the kid when the parent is crying like, what the heck is happening?
And then you wrapped your hands around her while I sat across the table and cried because you thought you could be there better than I, and I never got a chance.
But these teachers have to be arrested and fired. But it seems in USA, it's really hard to fire a teacher. I don't know why. In Spain, we fire them every day. Pim, pam, poom. Are you freaking kidding me? Let me know what you guys think. I need to smile a little because it keeps my MS in place. Because if I go down this road, this rabbit hole like crazy, maybe my hands might stop working, you know? Anyway, just let me know what you guys think. You know, like, share, let everybody freaking know. Keep it up because I need to breathe.
Don't get me wrong, mabosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turloqueta verdeta welcome. Devido a mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina Bob di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking